way.
Is she?
No, not yet.
She's so young.
You never know when it's gonna happen.
But most humans live their lives like it never will, when the truth is, suddenly the world can change in the twinkling of an eye. There's a lot of different ways this could go.
And a lot of lives at stake.
I'm ready.
Well, then you better go, because Andrew and I still have a lot of work to do here. Angela! Angela. Oh, my God. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
What do we got?
Glasgow's 4. Pupils are fixed in mid-range. There is no motion.
It's my wife. Her horse threw her.
Blood pressure?
190 over 100. Pulse is only 50.
What's her blood type?
O positive. Look, she just hit her head on a rock. I mean, she's gonna be okay, right?
She needs a complete neural assessment. Let's get her to CT stat. I'll check her there. I'll be back as soon as I know what we're dealing with. Why don't you wait in the waiting room? I'll be back as soon as I can. Tess, I have a friend at Portland General, Dr. Sandra Pena. See if you can get her on the line for me.
I got that.
Do we have a donor?
Could be woman thrown from a horse. Severe head trauma, no other apparent physical damage.
Then we have a candidate for Elena.
Possible. Yep, looks like a match. But the family still has to sign off.
Mom.
Casey, what are you doing here? I thought you had a speech club today.
That's Wednesdays.
Oh, baby, I gotta go. Why don't you go wait for me at the office, okay? It's very important. I'll be right there.
Mom, wait.
Dr. Black,
Bye, Casey.
Is she awake?
No. Mr. McConnell, let's sit down.
No, you tell me now.
So how's my favorite patient doing?
According to this book, not very well.
Oh, well, how about now?
Much better. You're good.
We got the results of your latest tests, and we're considering intubating you and putting you on a ventilator.
No. Once you intubate me, you have to do a transplant or else I'll never come off the ventilator.
We have to consider it, Elena.
Is there a heart for me?
Oh, we've got some promising leads. I'll check on you a little bit later. If we don't get that heart fast, we're in trouble. And see if you can lift Elena's spirits back up. Positive thinking might just keep her around a little bit longer.
So, have you had many visitors lately?
No. My foster parents kind of gave up on me, I think. They're nice, but it's a long drive for them, and, you know, they've got other kids to take care of.
I think I have a visitor for you. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
sweetheart. You're gonna be okay. I know you can hear me. I don't want you to worry about anything. Sunshine's back in his stall, and he's okay too. You guys will be riding together before you know it. I promise.
Elena, this is Casey, Dr. Sandra's daughter. Elena's one of your mother's patients.
Hi. I'm in love with your mother.
What kind of drugs do they have you on?
I'll let you two get acquainted and I'll check in on you later.
You like NSYNC?
Oh, yeah. I like him way better than the Backstreet Boys.
Especially Justin, right?
Oh, he's so fine.
Tell me you're not reading medical books.
Yeah. Keeps me busy. Plus, it gives me stuff to talk about with your mom.
My mom talks to you about medical stuff?
Yeah. She's pretty amazing. I think I'm gonna be a doctor like her. If, you know. Well, you're really lucky to have her as a mom.
Wow, if you think that, your mom must be a real case.
I don't know. I never knew her.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
So, you want to play cards or something?
Sure.
How about hearts?
Bad. Very bad.
Are you the specialist?
No, your wife has already been seen by a neurosurgeon. I believe he spoke to you.
But I asked for another one.
5 different doctors have already seen your wife today, and they all agree.
Then I want more specialists in here. Money is no object. Do you understand me?
But, baby, they will all say the same thing. Now, I know how much pain you're in, but unfortunately, at times like these, there's plenty of pain to go around.
Donor coordinator.
Yes, I help families explore other options when it's clear that the patient will not recover.
No. There are no options. Angela is going to live.
So, I might be getting a new heart.
When?
I don't know, but pretty soon, I guess. Your mom kind of hinted at it.
But is that weird, though? Like thinking about having someone else's heart in your body?
No. I mean, the way I figure it, if they want you to have it in the first place, they gotta be somebody nice, right? Besides, sure beats the alternative.
Casey? And I want you to stay away from her.
Why?
I have some very good reasons. You just have to trust me.
Sandra, Elena seemed to really enjoy the company.
You I'm not very happy with either. Casey, I don't expect you to understand me, but I want you to try. Just like I try to understand you. I'm doing what I need to do to protect you.
From what? From Elena? But she's great. I mean, I've only known her an hour, and I feel like we could be friends forever.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Why?
I just got another call from Boise. The donor family said no. Elena's out of time. She's gonna die. I just don't understand how can people be so selfish. It's too late for that woman. Her brain is dead, but part of her can live on. So why can't the family see that?
Because they're in so much pain.
Don't bother explaining feelings to my mother.
You know, Casey, I'm sure I'm about the worst mother any teenager could ever have. But I've got feelings too, and I really appreciate it if you respect them. Now, what can I do for you?
You just told me my friend's gonna die. Don't treat me like a consultation, okay?
I've got no time for this. Casey, please. Excuse me? Where are you going?
To see Elena. She's about to be told the worst news that she'll ever hear, and she needs a friend.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you a doctor?
No. I'm sort of a crisis counselor.
Well, there's no crisis here. And I'm not gonna let them cut up my wife. I don't care what you say.
That's not why I'm here. I'm here to sit with your wife and keep her company while you go get some rest. I know what your wife needs. And I know what you need. And I'm thinking it might do all of you a world of good if you go back to the ranch, feed the horses some supper, and get some rest.
And you won't leave her side.
Not for a minute.
You're two very different women.
She's not a woman, she's a teenager.
I don't think you'll have much success explaining the difference to her. She's at exactly the age when she doesn't want to know there is a difference.
Well, she's done everything she can to point out the differences between us.
Well, that's because she's hoping that you'll prove her wrong.
Hello, Angela. My name is Andrew. Now, before we go, I want you to tell me what you want.
I'm tough, Monica. I had to be. I fought my way out of the barrio with science scholarship. But her father, he was an Ivy League dreamer who wrote bad poetry and invented useless things.
Do you think she takes after her father?
Definitely she looks like him. But emotionally, she's got a little bit of both of us. His imagination, my ambition. I just wish she'd stop trying to do things she's not good at. She'll never make a good doctor.
Well, I don't really think she's trying to be a good doctor. I think she's trying to be a good daughter.
My mom was pretty mad. She didn't want me to come back.
Wow. I always want to be a bad influence.
There.
Wow. This really rocks. Hey, you want to see something?
Yeah.
There's a picture in that drawer right there. That's how I used to look.
You still look like this.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You have great hair. Once, I cut off all my hair and I shaved my head bald because this girl in my class lost all of her hair because she was going through chemo. And I didn't want her to feel weird. I don't know. I'm crazy. I do impulsive things like that.
The most impulsive thing I ever did was check out a bunch of medical books at the library and keep them an extra day.
But that's what's going to make you a good doctor. That's why my mom's a really good doctor. I mean, she thinks things through again and again. And that's why I'm not going to be a good doctor.
Well, you shouldn't be a doctor anyway. You should be a writer or an artist or a dancer.
Yeah, I can do that stuff, but it's not as important as saving people's lives. I mean, I figured if I be a doctor, then my mom would actually take interest in me.
Hey, look, you gotta give your mom a break. You're like this wild creature she doesn't know what to do with. She's probably the one who thinks that she's not interesting enough for you.
How can we be almost the same age and you're so smart?
I'm not smart. It's just that when you're gonna die, you don't worry about telling people the truth.
You're not gonna die, okay? You're not. Trust me, okay?
How's it going, Angel Boy?
She says yes. It's in her purse in the kitchen.
In her purse, in the kitchen. I got that. Mr. McConnell,
What are you doing here?
I came to talk to you.
See him?
Oh, he's a beauty.
His name's Sunshine. He was a present last week for Angela's birthday. Fastest horse out here. Angela loves to go fast. She's a good rider. She knows what she's doing. And like anybody else that's ever ridden, she's been thrown a few times. I just...
It was an accident. There was nothing she could have done.
think that makes me feel any better?
Well, I imagine not, but may I ask you a question? Did you and your wife ever talk about what you would do if something like this happened?
No. Nothing like this was ever supposed to happen.
Did you know that Angela signed a donor's card?
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, baby. It's in her purse on the kitchen table.
You're guessing. You couldn't possibly know that.
Well, what's wrong with checking it out to be sure?
Because the answer'd still be the same.
But what about your wife's wishes? I hope you'll reconsider, Mr. McConnell. And I hope you don't think about it too long.
Connell. Boise, Idaho.
Bus 7154 now arriving from Portland, Oregon. Bus number 7154 now arriving from Portland,
Your
Oregon.
assignment was to watch Casey, not watch her get on a bus.
She's here to save Elena.
Well, good intentions are not the same as a good plan. Now you get back on the bus. I'll take care of her from here on.
She's very sensitive, Tess. Impetuous, a little bit reckless, but she has a kind heart.
Oh, I don't know anybody like that.
Angela, you're about to get a visitor.
Hello.
Hey.
Are you Mr. McConnell?
No, no.
Is that Mrs. McConnell?
Yeah. Her name's Angela.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Have you been here all night?
Yes, I just couldn't leave until I could find the words to tell her. I still haven't found them. Gotta call Casey to get her off to school.
Casey's not at home.
What do you mean? Where is she?
She went to Boise.
No.
Casey totally rocks.
Good morning, Mr. McConnell.
Ma'am, you are wasting your time.
Well, there is very little time left. There's been a very unusual development that I'm here to supervise. But if you would give this young lady a few minutes of your time, I promise you, I won't disturb you again. Her name is Casey, and she's been on a bus all night long.
Where are you from?
Portland.
Yeah, we've been to Portland. Angela bought this little wind chime thing. Hung it on our back porch. Thing drives me crazy, but she loves it. Anyway, Portland's a nice town.
Thanks. Here.
What's this?
That's my friend. Her name's Elena. And she's 16.
I don't understand.
I thought if you would see her, then you would realize that there's a real person who needs her heart. Not just some statistic, and then...
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. There's a real person up there, too. A real person who is living and breathing that I love more than my own life. You're talking about my wife. My best friend. How old are you?
15.
15. Do you know that Angela and I have been together longer than you've been alive? And let me tell you something, that woman is a saint. She teaches adults how to read at the library. She volunteers at the local shelter. She makes a difference. And just what makes you think that your friend here deserves to live and my wife doesn't?
But your wife isn't alive anymore. I mean, she's gone, and there are machines breathing for her. And I'm sorry, I really am, but I don't see how two people have to die. And why can't your wife make a difference one last time?
Casey, baby.
Elena is going to die.
Yeah, well, that happens, doesn't it?
Elena said, for a person to give another human being their heart, that would mean they'd have to be pretty nice. And I saw your wife up there, and she looks really nice. I know Elena will take really good care of her heart. I know, and she'll do it for the rest of her life. I mean, I would do it if I could, but I can't.
You have no idea what you're asking me to do. You're a high school teenager, and you come to me asking for my wife's heart like you were soliciting donations to buy the band new uniforms. How dare you? You get the hell away from me. Go on, get! Not one word. You promised me. she actually showed me a picture of her little girlfriend. Can you believe that? I can't. I mean, I just can't.
Well, yes, Dan, you can. You just won't. But I'll tell you something. Angela would.
And how would you know that?
She told me. I am an angel, Dan. A real angel. Sent by God to bring Angela home.
No.
It's true. Dan, terrible things happen every day. And wonderful and beautiful and miraculous things happen every day, too. I want to tell you something. God did not cause Angela to fall from that horse. But he did make provision for her to move from one life into another. And to leave behind the chance at life for someone else.
I can't just let her go. I love her.
God knows how much pain you're in. Try and imagine how much pain he's in. Dan, you married Angela. God created her.
This is what she wants.
You know how to find that out. And then it's your decision. But please, please, don't take too long.
I blew it, didn't I?
No, baby, and neither did Mr. McConnell. His grief is so complete, he just doesn't have the strength to do the right thing. But I want you to do the right thing and find the strength to forgive him.
I can't. Elena's gonna die.
Well, baby, don't let the best in you die, too. Now, you get on that bus. And if your mother gives you any trouble, you give her my number. You hear me? Come here. It's gonna be all right.
Thank you. Go ahead, let me have it.
How could you go off and do something like this without a word?
You wouldn't have let me go.
That's absolutely right. There are procedures, regulations to protect people's privacy. The donor's identity is never, ever revealed. Do you understand that? How could you do this?
I was trying to help a friend. Maybe if you actually had friends, you would understand.
Don't you dare speak to me that way!
You know what? Just pull over, okay? I'm gonna walk.
I'm not going anywhere.
Look out!
Caroline, Monica, how's Casey?
She's not doing well. There was significant head trauma from hitting the side window.
We were fighting. It was stupid. All my fault.
It was an accident, Sandra.
Yes, my accident, my stupidity.
I know this is a really difficult time for you now, but there's something that you need to think about. If we cannot help Casey, what do you want to do?
No. No, absolutely not.
Sandra, think of Elena.
You must think I'm the biggest hypocrite in the world, but I will not transplant my daughter's heart. I just can't. She's my baby.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
There's something I need to tell you.
There's no heart?
Dr. Sandra would have come and told you herself. There was a heart that might have been available yesterday, but the family has decided not to give permission.
I thought that Casey talked to them.
There's something else. Elena, Casey was in an accident.
What? Is she okay?
We don't know yet.
Well, I want to see her.
You can't. She's unconscious. There's some swelling on the brain. Now, it might go down and she'll be just fine, but if it doesn't, we would have to make some decisions.
Wait a minute. She could die and you're thinking of giving me her heart?
It's too early to say.
Well, I know already. I don't want Casey's heart. I want Casey.
Elena, I don't know what's going to happen. But I believe that the heart you have right now, you have used very well. Use this.
Thank you. It was a long night.
Yes. Elena's holding her own.
It's a miracle.
Yes, it is.
I could lose them both today, Monica. And it's all my fault. I couldn't get a new heart for Elena, and I've destroyed my daughter because I couldn't understand hers. I'm just a terrible mother. I'm a terrible doctor. I don't have a clue what to do next.
Would you consider taking Casey and Elena's lives out of the doctor's hands and putting them in God's?
God's? Did you just say put them in God's hands?
Yes.
Is that the best you can do?
No. Is this better?
What's happening?
I am an angel, Sandra. Sometimes God sends me with a lot to say. sometimes with a little. But it's always true, and it's always exactly what you need to hear.
An angel?
Yes. And the truth is, God loves you.
Me? God loves me. Even now?
Yes. And He loves your daughter too. He made you different for a reason. Casey's strengths are your weaknesses, and her weaknesses are your strengths.
I love her so much. I just don't know how to reach her.
The connection between a mother and daughter is one of the great gifts of God. It's also one of the great mysteries of life. In fact, sometimes your daughter doesn't look like you. She doesn't think like you. But she loves like you. She tried to save a life just like you did. She wants so much to be like you. Fight for her. Fight for both of you. Not with what you know, not just with medicine. Fight with what you don't know. You don't know what will happen next, but God does. You don't know how to reach her, but God can. You don't know how to pray, but God hears you, Sandra. Trust Him and tell Him so. Believe in Casey and tell her so too.
Hi, baby. Monica says you can hear me. She's an angel. Yeah, I know that if you were awake, you'd probably think that I was crazy, but it's true. And she made me realize something. You're trying to be someone you're not just to make me happy. But baby, I don't want you to be just like me. I want you to be just like you. Please, baby. Go back to me.
Mom, I heard you. I heard you talking to me.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How's Elaine? I've got to see her. Mom, please. Casey. Hey. How you doing?
Not so good. It's all gonna be over soon.
I couldn't get you a heart. I'm sorry. probably hate me now.
Are you kidding? I only knew you for a few days. But you made me feel like I had a best friend. And I never had one before, you know? Now, somebody finally cares whether I live or die. You and your mom. You guys are the best.
No, Lana, you just gotta hold on. There's gonna be another heart, I know.
No, there won't. But you have a really great heart, Casey. So take care of it, okay?
Now, please, Lana, just hold on, okay? Just hold on.
Promise me.
Great news. The family changed their minds. They're gonna have the heart here in 3 hours.
Sandra.
Casey, whatever you said.
It's too late.
There's something she wanted you to know. She knew she didn't have much time left, so this afternoon she signed a donor card. She knew she didn't have much left in her body to give, but she hoped that someone would be able to use her eyes. And she hoped that whoever got them saw as much love as she saw from Casey, and as much caring and commitment as she saw from Dr. Sandra. And she asked only one other thing, that you would remember her.